What is going on, guys? JD back here with your WWE news and rumors for the last week of 2012. Now, I apologize. I didn't bring this to you guys earlier. I got caught up in the holiday season. JD's been working a lot of hours at work. I've been going really hard at Black Ops 2 and, making sure my channel has some of the best Call of Duty Black Ops 2 content out there because my ultimate goal is to one day be a partner with Machinima or one of these big video game companies. It's been a goal of mine. It's actually been a goal of mine for the last several years. I just never really went at it like I am doing this year. So you gotta excuse my my lack of WWE news for the past week and a half. And also, it was a very slow news week. Really, nothing happens that often. Nothing newsworthy at the end of the year. So this will be the last news and rumors I bring you guys. The next one I'm going to be bringing you guys is the week of January 7th. Now, that's when things are going to go down. That's when the WWE season kicks off. We're heading towards the Royal Rumble. The Rock is going to be present at the January 7th Monday Night Raw. So you can expect JD to go head-on with the best WWE news and rumors and everything WWE-wise on YouTube. I can guarantee you that. But I do have some interesting tidbits for you guys as of this week. I don't know if it was reported anywhere else on YouTube, but I got the most up-to-date Royal Rumble plans. Let's get right into the news, guys. I'm going to start off with that, the Royal Rumble. Now, like I just mentioned, The Rock is going to be at Monday Night Raw January 7th. Okay, now, right now, the plan is to have Ryback versus CM Punk in a TLC match for the WWE Championship. The plan right now is to have The Rock at ringside. The idea of having The Rock at ringside for this championship match, which will main event Monday Night Raw on January 7th, is to hype the match up all night with the idea that Ryback could be going to the Royal Rumble to defend against The Rock. You guys can probably expect 1 or 2 segments with The Rock and Ryback on January 7th. Being that Ryback is the new babyface of the WWE, and The Rock is obviously The Rock. They want to kind of hype things up for the WWE Championship match and obviously for the Royal Rumble. Now, I don't see Ryback winning the WWE Championship because it would be the most catastrophic, astronomical mistake that the WWE can make. You have Punk out with injury, obviously. You want him to hold that belt to the Royal Rumble. You could have stripped him of the belt. You could have had him drop the title. You could have had a tournament for the title, whatever you wanted to do. You kept him with the WWE Championship, which only means you want him to face The Rock at the Royal Rumble. So I don't know why the WWE is going ahead with this match because it really makes no sense. Like I stated in my last WWE video here on YouTube, Ryback should not be going for any WWE Championship match until it is his time to finally capture that title. This match just doesn't make any sense to me. Now, on a related note, it is said that The Rock is perfectly fine with dropping the WWE title to John Cena at WrestleMania 29. I knew this all along. The Rock is probably going to be the one to end CM Punk's reign as WWE Champion. And it's John Cena, even though we don't like him, but we have to respect him, John Cena is probably going to be the WWE Champion following WrestleMania 29. Now, as for the Royal Rumble match itself, I kind of knew this was going to happen, and I know it really didn't shock me when I read this article this week. Plans right now for the Royal Rumble are pretty much set in stone, okay? There has been talk of Sheamus possibly winning the Royal Rumble for a second year in a row to face Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 29. But now, as of this week, a new name has been presented, as a winner of the Royal Rumble, and it's someone that I probably... nobody should be surprised. I fully expect him to win the Royal Rumble, and he is definitely my pick to win the Royal Rumble this year in 2013, and that's Ryback. Vince McMahon has brought up the idea of pushing Ryback even harder as the new babyface of SmackDown. This would include a lengthy run with the World Heavyweight Championship. Nothing is confirmed right now, but Ryback is probably going to dominate the Royal Rumble match and then start a feud with Randy Orton facing him at WrestleMania. I would be totally for that. That could be a very, very decent matchup at WrestleMania. Now, regarding the Rumble, like I said, most key points of the Royal Rumble have been laid out by Triple H, Vince McMahon, Pat Patterson, and other officials backstage. There was a meeting about 2 weeks ago where many twists and turns, back and forth between everybody booking the match, including Ryback's part were discussed. So I fully expect Ryback to win the Royal Rumble in 2013. You heard it here first, guys. Now, the only question I have about this is, where does this leave Dolph Ziggler? I'm almost certain that this scenario is taking place with Ryback. I can guarantee you that he's going to win the Rumble. But I said many months ago, that Ryback was probably going to win the Royal Rumble. If you want to push him to the moon, have him win the Royal Rumble. Have him be dominant in the Royal Rumble if you want to build him up as a babyface monster. The Royal Rumble is the perfect setting for him to do that. Show his dominance, eliminate 15 or so guys, go on to WrestleMania, win the World Heavyweight Championship. That is a perfect role for Ryback. Having him win the World Heavyweight Championship is the right way to go. And I'm all for having him, be on SmackDown and have a lengthy run with the World Heavyweight Championship. And a match with Orton, like I said, a heel Orton at WrestleMania has the potential to be a very good match, as Randy Orton really doesn't have bad matches. I'm pretty sure he can carry Ryback. Maybe Ziggler will be champ by WrestleMania. I really don't know. Maybe it could turn into a triple threat match. We have Ziggler, Ryback, and Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship. Right now there's just no room for Ryback on Raw with Cena and The Rock coming back and, Daniel Bryan being rumored for a push in 2013. This is for the best. This is for the best for Ryback. Now, also WrestleMania 29 news, guys. Major changes went down for WrestleMania right now, and apparently the only match really set in stone is Brock Lesnar versus Triple H. Now, this necessarily doesn't mean The Rock versus John Cena isn't taking place, but it could mean that twists and turns or stipulations could be thrown in at a later date. On a related note, there has been talk that Sheamus going down with two clean losses to the Big Show will set him up for a Royal Rumble win a second year in a row. That was actually reported before the Ryback news, but I don't see Sheamus winning the Royal Rumble. It would be a huge mistake having him win the Royal Rumble. I don't even think he should have won the Royal Rumble in 2012. Jericho was supposed to win the Royal Rumble, but they changed it around last minute because everybody figured Jericho was going to win, so they wanted to throw that wrench into the plans because the WWE figured the fans were expecting a Jericho win. They wanted to throw a curveball and give you Sheamus as the winner. I don't like that. Jericho should have won last year. But Triple H versus Lesnar should not take place at WrestleMania. That would be horrible match. A horribly boring main event match at WrestleMania for an attraction. I have the feeling is going to go ahead and be that stupid and really book this garbage. Why? I don't know. We already seen it at SummerSlam. Triple H failed at defeating Lesnar. If you book the match again, we automatically know the outcome, and it brings the entire angle down a few notches. There's no way Triple H is going to lose 2 times in a row, especially at WrestleMania to Brock Lesnar. Now, if Lesnar was to fight The Undertaker, yes, we would know the outcome because The Undertaker has never lost at WrestleMania. But at least Brock Lesnar challenging for the Shriek would bring more appeal and a little realism to the event. Because you never know with The Undertaker these days. For all we know, he may want the Shriek to end and pass the torch and finally retire. We don't know. It's more unpredictable than Triple H versus Lesnar, believe me. The way things are shaping up right now, Ryback, Orton, Triple H, Lesnar, Cena, Rock, and Undertaker, Punk. That's right now the rumored 4 matches for WrestleMania. How do you guys feel about those 4 matches? Leave me your comment down below. Chris Jericho, WrestleMania-wise, there has been some negotiation with Chris Jericho's return to the WWE, but both sides really can't come to a deal right now. Jericho has been in talks to return for a WrestleMania 29 storyline. Jericho needs to be back. I personally miss him on TV. I'm sure you guys do as well. He makes any program he is in better and will only make WrestleMania an even greater event than it's probably going to be. What else do we have here? Big E Langston, guys. We've seen the debut of Big E Langston on Monday Night Raw 2 weeks ago where he attacked John Cena. He was on WWE TV, but his debut was not planned for more than 10 days as he was pushed as a top babyface for the December 6th NXT tapings where he defeated Seth Rollins for the NXT title. And then he debuted on Raw with the Shield. Because of the way NXT is taped, Langston's title win is not going to air for several weeks. But the official NXT website featured him with a graphic since his debut earlier 2 weeks ago. Now, last I heard is that they wanted to make Langston a force to be reckoned with leading into WrestleMania with a possible match against Mark Henry. I don't expect too much out of him with the end of the year coming. And WWE tends to be on vacation with pre-taped programs and specials. But I really expect Langston to play a nice little role in the Royal Rumble. What else do we have here, guys? CM Punk and Ric Flair, that angle that took place on Monday Night Raw. WWE wants to do a short little angle with Ric Flair, WrestleMania season with CM Punk. The angle would not include a wrestling match, as Vince McMahon has been very adamant about not violating the terms of Ric Flair's 2008 retirement stipulation. I don't want to see Flair in the ring, but anything vocally on the mic with CM Punk is always money. Both Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio were written off WWE TV 2 weeks ago on a live SmackDown special, as they were both attacked by the Shield and suffered injuries, which will keep them off TV for an unknown amount of time. Now, Sin Cara is battling some type of real-life knee injury, and Rey Mysterio has been previously taken off TV for an undisclosed reason. WWE is kind of aggravated by this situation because they really want to do Sin Cara versus Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania. They want everybody in MetLife Stadium to wear luchador masks. They want to set a Guinness World Record for the most amount of people in one arena wearing masks. I would like to see the match. That would make the card better than it already is shaping out to be. But we'll see. I believe I read sometime this week that Sin Cara is going to be back right before WrestleMania, so those plans probably are still going to be on the table. Now, Shelton Benjamin, I got news on Shelton Benjamin. He was granted his release from Ring of Honor, according to one website that I actually get my news and rumors from. He is reported to have requested this so that he can negotiate and potentially leave for WWE, as they have contacted him. At the moment, he can still appear for Ring of Honor television, but he is no longer under a contractual obligation to be there. Benjamin is expected in the WWE since he's been gone for a couple of years now, and many feel it's just a matter of time before he makes his return to WWE. Have him come into the Royal Rumble. It's the perfect setting, and just build from there. Royal Rumble is always that one match out of the year where you see a lot of surprises. I would love to see Shelton Benjamin come back into the WWE. He's a great talent. He just needs to work on his mic skills. I also heard John Morrison may be making a return into the Royal Rumble, but we'll see about that. Royal Rumble is usually JD's favorite event of the year because of its unpredictability, and just the whole event this year being built around The Rock versus CM Punk, with The Rock coming back and possibly winning the WWE Championship. It's shaping up to be a monstrous event, and then we're definitely going to be hitting the road to WrestleMania, with WrestleMania this year probably going to be the biggest event probably ever in the company's history, so you guys can look forward to that. Also, one little sad piece of information: Ted DiBiase's merchandise on WWE.com has been put on sale for $199. Sad story there. Like I commented last week, you have the son of Ted DiBiase and you're not doing anything with him. This is done, and the rumors are out there that he is going to be released from the company very soon. I don't know how you have the son of Ted DiBiase and you're completely clueless on what to do with him. It's just a damn shame on the WWE. And I mean, it's just such a great talent going to waste, just like Zack Ryder and all these other guys. And last I heard, Christian is coming back too, and they're just wasting him away. I don't know what they're taking so long for. I heard he's going to be back in early to mid-January. He'll probably be back at the Royal Rumble, but I don't know. It's WWE; they do what they want. I mean, Michael McGillicuddy's another one. I mean, he needs to be on TV too. These guys need to be featured on TV. They have all this talent. Tyson Kidd. I don't understand what they're doing. They need to build their mid-card. I've been saying it for months now. They just need to build their mid-card, and everything else will fall into place. That's the most important thing. You got to feature these guys on TV. You got to put something in between the Cenas and the Punks and the Triple H's and the Undertakers and everybody else that's on the roster that's main eventing. You got to put something in between that, and they have this talent. They're just not doing nothing with it. But that is all the news I got for you guys. Like I said, I will be back during the week of January 7th when The Rock makes his return to Monday Night Raw. I'm going to take this next week off away from WWE. I didn't really do anything on the Monday Night Raw special this past Monday because it was a pre-taped show. It did not further any storylines. That's the reason why I didn't cover it. Same thing with SmackDown. I don't really watch SmackDown, especially the live specials. They don't tend to be very good anyway. But I will definitely be back for the Monday Night Raw review on January 7th, and then news and rumors that week as well. So look forward to that, guys. That is it for this week. JD's out. And I will catch you guys in the new year, all right? Hope you have a happy and healthy with your family. JD's back in 2013, guys. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.